snow, but it's good to be out here kind of camping. I know this isn't much of a camping trip, but it's so good to have a campfire, and it's so good to get away from reality for even a short break. The main course I'm excited about is the final. I don't know why everything is gelatinous, but I haven't enjoyed ski jumps since I was a child, so this is a throwback. If I had to go back and crawl again, I would support my best. On to start a show tonight, and try to get the smell out of it tomorrow. But it's pungent, and I will do this in recently. Time to relax a little bit, enjoy some entertainment in the evening. Well, if you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're heading to an abandoned power plant. I'm not going to labor this hike out there because everybody's just going to skip forward until we get to the power plant. So let's go. This is one of my favorite videos. This is great videos. They were just great. For dessert, I got one of these Jello things with marshmallows in it. What a time to be alive. It is somewhat satisfying to sit and watch an old episode. You know, I kind of forget how fun it was when I was doing these videos. And it's nice to have that. But I'm going to take another look at the fire. It's still pretty warm in here, so I want to cool down. Off the bed, guys. Get that set up, and things will be all right. They don't make the asbestos sleeping bags anymore.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Really good fire resistance, but good one finding even marketplace at night. But just a normal poly build flannel on the side of it. It's going to be just what I need for the night. No problem here. Yeah, it's been a strange evening. Fun one for me, so it's been 3 videos that were a little bit, they were fun, but they weren't performance. So I'm indulging myself on this one. Just hunker down for the night. Shoes. Hey guys. Oh, good morning, my groovy friends. I'm a little chilly. I grooved this up. And that little furnace, like, I would say around freezing, around 0 Celsius Fahrenheit. It's pretty much the limit. I can't read the rating plate on it, but I'm guessing it's 10,000 BTU input, which means 55 to 6,000 BTUs that it actually produces here. sensation goes on when you're camping in a motorhome. Little things I forgot about. Because like I got so used to that when I was living in the thing. It was just that part of daily normal life. And you can crack windows to get ventilation. They have those little moisture absorbing things that can help as well. But you're never going to get completely rid of it. So getting the engine warm here to defrost this all out and dry out a bunch of this moisture in here. Okay, yeah, I'm all packed up. I forgot just how carefully you have to go over everything. Make sure nothing's going to fly off the counters. Start driving. Particularly things like lava lamp. You don't want a mess like that. So, yeah, it's just a basic, not really camping stuff, but it was a fun trip for me. And I'm going to figure out how to stay warm on the next video because it's going to be cold like this for a few more weeks here. At least, sadly. And I'm really just too old for this cold. So I'm going to put my brain to it to figure out what to get done for the next one, where I can stay warm, stay comfortable, and hopefully the next one should present having a little more of this. If you like this type of thing, please subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. I'm just going to get out of this old campground here. Cheers, everybody. Hello, YouTube. I'm Dave West Channel.
The Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, Information Technology, and Government Innovation will now come to order, and welcome. Good afternoon. Without objection, the chair may declare recess at any time. I recognize myself for the purpose of making an opening statement. Good afternoon. Late last year, the White Coat Laser.
Hey husbands, Valentine's Day is coming. And if you've found the love of your life, get her this. It comes in a
This project exposed more than $10 million in taxpayer funds that were spent creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. These DEI grants funded painful and deadly transgender experiments that forced lab animals to undergo invasive surgeries and hormone therapies at universities across the country. For example, the Biden-Harris administration spent $2.5 million taxpayer dollars studying the fertility of gender mice. But that's again over $2 million studying the fertility of transgender mice. $1.1 million was spent to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapies to mimic transgender men were more likely to overdose on a party drug, commonly used in the LGBTQ community to induce drug use. What's called, quote, chemsex. I asked my staff what was chemsex, the chemical, and I guess it's something called GHB, which is a date rape drug, and also a drug that's used recreationally. So we spent over $1 million to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapy were more likely to overdose on a date rape drug. And that's what your taxpayer dollars were spent on. Federal funds were also used to forcibly transition male monkeys to see if hormone therapy made them more susceptible to HIV. Now, I didn't know this until recently, that monkeys cannot be infected with HIV. Yet this federally funded experiment forced them to take hormone-altering drugs to study a virus we cannot have. And the Biden-Harris administration was so eager to propagate their radical gender ideology across all facets of American society that they were surgically mutilating animal genitals. The taxpayer money went to that. So my question is, were they castrating mice, castrating monkeys? Were they getting double vasectomies? The language that they use in many of these experiments were, quote, gender-affirming care, which I learned about 3 years ago what that meant. I thought that was maybe just some hormones or something, something like that, but gender-affirming care is actually surgical mutilation of genitals, and apparently it's not just humans they're doing it to, they were doing it with taxpayer dollars to animals. It's well known that because of the differences between animal and human biology, animal testing frequently does not produce results relevant for humans. In fact, 90% of novel drugs that are successful in animal tests fail in human clinical trials. Today's scientific questions are so complex that we have well surpassed the time where it is useful or appropriate to rely on inhumane animal experiments to answer them. Recently developed technological tools can more accurately model human biology and identify solutions that are more useful for human patients. But it is often the federal bureaucracy that prevents these new technologies from being used. Instead of adequately investing in these innovative alternatives, the federal government has continued to funnel taxpayer dollars for school animal experiments. Today, most of the 27 NIH institutes and centers conduct or support animal testing, as does the Drug Administration, the Department of Agriculture, the Department of Veterans Affairs, the Department of Defense, and countless other agencies. We have some beagle puppies here with us today. Beagle puppies have gone through some of the worst medical experiments. I mean, drugging them with cocaine, having insects eat at their bodies so much until they die, drugging them until they die. These are God's creatures, and they're beautiful. You can see them sitting in the front row today. So we thank the folks who are here and brought these beautiful legal puppies here today. In fact, the U.S. government spends in excess of $20 billion a year conducting experiments on animals. The White Coat Waste Project found in 2021 that the NIH, the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, a component of NIH at the time, ran by Dr. Fauci, spent $1.68 million force-feeding toxic drugs to beagle puppies between 6 and 8 months old before dissecting and killing them. The conversation we're having today is important. 2022, the public criticism brought against Fauci's NIAID and other members of Congress for their $1.8 million experiment to abuse beagle puppies and various drug tests was canceled. So I want to thank the work of White Coat Waste and everyone in the room today, others who've been on the forefront of this fight to end the sick, cruel, barbaric testing of animals today. Thanks to one of our witnesses, Justin Pittman of White Coat Waste, we have in the audience the beagles are reminded of the low cost of animal experimentation. So I'm looking forward to this conversation this afternoon regarding wasteful government spending and cruelty. And I also want to say,
Oh my God.
before I go over to the ranking member for her statement, that this is not a partisan issue. Ironically, an oversight what we might fight a lot in public. We are actually very nonpartisan here, and some of the most nonpartisan work in Congress comes right through this committee. So I want to thank the ranking member. Look forward to working with you, and I yield to you for 5 minutes for your opening statement.
Thank you, and good afternoon to our three witnesses. Thanks for being here. Chairwoman Bates, I appreciated working with you last week to introduce a bipartisan bill to strengthen federal contractor cybersecurity. I was glad our teams were able to connect early into this new Congress, and on a personal note, my team found your 17 very helpful. As the ranking member of the subcommittee, I look forward to continuing to work with you to modernize and secure federal IT systems from potential cyber attacks. Bipartisan solutions like this are critical to protecting our federal system from cyber threats. I look forward to finding more common ground and delivering results in the near future. I'm looking forward to having a productive discussion today about the scientific innovations and important oversight of alternatives to animal testing. Each year, millions of animals, dogs, cats, and puppies are used worldwide for research, and I think it's safe to assume that everyone
Come on. It's not fucks.
extraordinary advancements in medical research utilizing groundbreaking technology like artificial intelligence, 3D bioprinting, and robotics that allows us to reduce our reliance on animal testing. I'm especially proud that much of this innovation is happening in my district, Ohio 11, home to world-class research universities and medical institutions. Not only does this offer the chance to save animals from suffering, these methods can actually lead to better and more accurate results. From a scientific perspective, one of the main issues with animal testing is that these trials often fail to produce results relevant to humans. In fact, 90% of new drugs that are shown to work in animal models fail in human trials. Dr. Locke, one of the witnesses
Motherfuck.
Senior Vice President, Advocacy, Public Policy, White Coat Laser Project. It's also Mr. Goodman's birthday today, and so I'd like to wish you a happy birthday and thank you for being here today. Our second witness is Dr. Paul Locke, Professor of the Department of Environmental Health and Engineering at the Johns Hopkins University School of Public Health. Our third witness is Elizabeth Baker, Director of Research Policy at the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Welcome, everyone. We're pleased to have you this afternoon. Pursuant to Committee Rule 9G, witnesses may please stand and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth is coming back? Let the record show that the witnesses all answer in the moment, and we appreciate you bringing your name forward to your testimony and being seated. Let me remind the witnesses that we have read your written statements and will record a full and heard record. Please limit your oral statements to 5 minutes. As a reminder, please press the button on the microphone in front of you so that it is on when you speak and the members can hear you. When you begin to speak, the microphone will turn green. 4 minutes, light will turn yellow. When the red light comes on, your 5 minutes is up. And we would ask that you please wrap it up. I would like to recognize Mr. Goodman to please begin the witness statement.
Thank you. Chairwoman Mace, Ranking Member Brown, and distinguished members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to testify today. As the chairman mentioned, it's my birthday, and it's great to get one positive reaction. My name is Goodman. I'm the Senior Vice President of Advocacy and Public Policy at the nonprofit, nonpartisan government watchdog White Coat Waste Project. White Coat Waste has one mission: to stop taxpayers from being forced to pay for cruel, wasteful, inefficient, and dangerous animal experiments in labs around the world. Lab survivors Nellie, Beasley, and Oliver sitting behind me are 3 of the many reasons why. Many people don't realize that the U.S. government is not only the single largest funder of animal testing in the country, but in the world. Uncle Sam outspends the private sector on animal testing 2 to 1. This isn't something to be proud of. Over 20 years.
Then we can put in any logic that we can actually put in, can actually link this to your light. You like whenever a file changes occurs, turn on the light, turn off the light, so on and so forth. But for the purpose of this, you can actually put in the input portion, write a text, a same thing but not free. We are done with the file I/O. Skipping over HTTP, let's now go to visuals. One of the things that I like about Punch Portal. Go to your tests, open it up. So for visuals, these are options to do with changing the visual look of your button. That's all it does. So first option is change button visuals. If you click that one in, you will crop up this option. If you notice, all of these are akin to what we have in the button settings on your right hand side. That's because this action wants to change your initial preset of the button. So, say for example, I want to change my title to live when I press this button. Change the color to green. I change the text alignment to go up instead of the middle. And then from there, I want to change the background color to light green and another green right here. And also change the direction top to bottom. Right. Now that's done. You can add it up and save. One thing to note is that when you click that button, it will not change the visual look in the PC. However, it will change the visual look in your mobile device instead. So if you click the one in your mobile device, boom, it will change the look. Alright. So when we refresh, it comes back to its original state, which is test. Meaning, when you press the button here on top, the refresh one, it will refresh all the buttons to the state where it originally was. What makes this fun is you can combine this with what we have learned with our previous logic preset. Remember the X values that we had a while ago? We can use this to trigger on event. Let me show you how we do it. So on events, we can click when button state changes. Alright? So we can copy this portion, copy that one, and paste it here. Then we can change the button state changes to on. So that means that when the change state of the button is changed to on, change my visual outlook of the button. And then we can also add another when button state trigger occurs to off. And we can add a visual to say I want to change it back. So I want to say tests, change the color, change the alignment, and I want it to be transparent background and around the corner, edit that. Now let's go back to on-press. Let's delete this action. Remember toggle button state? Take that one. So what does this do? It does this specific series of actions. Remember that we set all our button state to off. So when you click this button, it will toggle it to on. When it's toggled to on, it will trigger an event. Say, oh, I see that it's switched to on, then I will change the button dynamics to reflect this green. And then if you click it again, it will switch the button to off. And it will see that when it was changed to off, it will change it back to its original state. Now time to test it. See? Click it. Boom. Change to live. Right? Now we click it again. Boom. Change to test. Alright. Actually, forgot to click one thing on the bottom part. And that's to change the vertical alignment. We did not highlight that. Let's do it again. Test. Test. Easy. This method can be combined to any aspect in OBS as well. Remember when we're switching on different scenes, it can actually detect when a scene has been swapped or has been triggered. We can trigger the button to change color or change icon in any way, shape, or form we want. And that way, we don't have to look at OBS to see that the scenes have changed. We can just look at our touch portal. Good. Now that's done. Let me delete this button and use another one to test it. So today we'll be talking about your free Street Deck or touch portal. Let's get it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, I am E and I create RPG content. So let's talk about touch portal, your free Street Deck. Now I know that this tutorial has been done a lot of times, but I did promise on my video last year. So when using a touch portal, I'm going to create a tutorial for this one. Overall, it helps me really, really well. I'm also using that one also to control my OBS setup. I'll go through it on a different video, but yeah, so far it's really good, really nice. And I'm a man of my word, so here I am doing a touch portal tutorial. Now the focus of this tutorial is to give you an impression or give you an idea of how to use it with your stream, because we're doing streaming and watching. Admittedly, when I was coming up on streaming, I did want to have my own stream deck. However, the price range is just too much. Now, if you're a small streamer like me, like I'm showing right now.
Bruh.
Okay, that being said, let's go to what is Touch Portal. Touch Portal is a multi-action remote control. It's a fancy way of saying it's a remote control for your program that makes it do multiple things at once or simultaneously or one over the other. Now, in OBS, sure, there are options that you can use in your OBS so that you can create shortcut keys through your keyboards right here, but there are functions that only a stream deck or a touch portal can do. Example is what I do with my outro. I'll give you an example of my outro right here. Yo, what's up? It's your boy A. Today we're going to be talking about Renota. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, I am A and I create MTG content and budget streaming content. MTG, financial literacy. Let's keep it. You notice in my outro there are coming in, flashing in and out, a photo coming in and out. There's a web line running through it, and the videos comes in and out. I have a scrolling text. Different color. It will try to mimic what you try to see on advertising. Okay, this scroll down right here will show you how many page you have. Now, because I have the pro version on my different app, I have a lot of like different configuration right here. Now, this new button right here will basically create a new page. For now, don't need to create a new page. Now, this button right here that says manage actually relates to the current page that you're looking at right now. Whether you want to rename this page, export the page, meaning all the buttons that you created on this page, you can export it on a different file, so you can load it on a different computer. I'll go to that one on my next video. You can also import a page, so that means if your friend already created some buttons on their page and you want to import those page, or basically copy those page, you can actually click import page and you can just search for that page on your PC and it will come. And finally, you have your convert to portrait, meaning this is a landscape mode, portrait mode, easily, and delete page if you want to delete the page. Okay, on this lower right corner right here, or the right corner right here, these are to do with your actual page. So usually this one is 4. This means that your column should be 4 column and 2 rows, 1, 2, right? I believe you should be limited from the number of buttons you have if you don't have the pro version. For now, let's stick with this diagram. Button margins right here, you can put in a 0 as well. The margin of the button, the higher the button is, it creates a margin in between the box that it has, or like the actual page that you have. You can click the maximize button in space. So as you can see here, this is the entire box. So if you click maximize button space, it will stretch your button to cover the entire space.
Okay, come on.
You also group the button. That means grouping them together. That's what it is, together. So you have button 1, button 2 here. And right here is your background setting. So you can actually change the background of your remote control or your touch portal. You can click background and you can go to pictures. Say for example, let's go for the Y domain, boom, and this will be reflected in your remote control. You can also click and remove the background if you don't like the background. This one, the one that you see here that has number, it actually relates to a color palette right here. You can click custom color, and that's where your number comes in. You can create you can input the hue, saturation, and brightness, and bigness as well. You can see how big it is. RGB is usually what pertains to the number, and the web. The number that you see outside right here that has a hashtag is the web number. So if you want to remain it as color green or black, if you want to do so, usually want just the silver one. Okay, this one says it's connected to the Android device, to my Android device. And these ones are your port number, and these ones are your IP configuration. Okay, we come to a little bit of the complicated part wherein you see these buttons on top right here. This would be pertaining to specific section. You have your settings. Again, this is port 1, port 2, and you have your port USB. Port USB is basically the port number for the USB connection. This is how your PC communicates through this specific port, and plug it to your actual mobile device. Language can be English, Dutch, Portuguese. If you're interested, you can change the language of Dutch port right here. You can click on this. Basically says start at Windows boot. That means whenever you click or you turn on your PC or your Windows boot, your touch portal actually starts with that as well. Start at boot minimized, meaning that whenever you booted your Windows, it will start, but it is minimized. It's not going to be popped up like this. Disable firewall check. I don't take that one out because it's self-explanatory. Finally, finally click always create go-to main buttons for new pages. You can take that one out. That means that whenever you click create new page, example 2, it will always have a go-to main button. That's just it. Now let's delete that page. Go back to sample. Version history here basically will just say what was updated from its very beta version on the bottom part right here. Now that we have that one, you have your general, that's your general settings. This is your security settings. You can actually connect multiple devices into your touch portal right here, but depending on the whether or not it's Pro Touch Portal or non-Pro Touch Portal, the buttons that each device would see will vary. So for me, I have like multiple device that connected. You can revoke any of those access right here. You can also click enable connection with security code only. That means that whenever a touch portal is trying to connect to your touch portal mobile device is trying to connect to your PC device, it will ask or it will prompt on your touch portal to allow or disallow. I recommend doing that. Alright, now that we're done with the security, let's go to this visualization. Visualization here is actually pertaining to the action colors. Action colors, they pertain to the specific actions that the button will take, and this is just saying what colors it will have. Now, to give you an example, let me close this one. This is one action. So inside it, there is one action, and it's called pink, right? So if you want, you can go to visualization, and you can change all color to purple. Save it down. Once that's done, you go to domain, and it just changes the color here. But I would highly recommend you just going to multicolored instead, because each color for a specific action represents a specific tag to a different, because each action represents a specific category on those action files. So I'll get through that one a couple of minutes still. Alright, I'm done with the visualization. Now let's go to OBS. So this side, this OBS portion here, it enables your touch portal to talk to or communicate to your OBS and send the actual commands from this program to your OBS. So you will need this one. Now for this specific process, you will need to have a WebSocket that is installed in your PC or Mac. That specific installation will also go in automatically into your OBS. So there is an instruction here. Basically, you need to install this Palakis, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Palakis OBS WebSocket for OBS. You can go to the web. I have it built up right here. Don't worry, this will be in the description down below, and you can just scroll down and go to this site. The first package here, PKG, would be for Mac OS. The next one is for your Windows installer. Just download it. As you can see, I've already downloaded it. Double click and just run it. Say yes, and then just put in next, install. Because I already have this installed, I would not show this to you guys. Just need to exit that. Once you have downloaded that, it would prompt a restart, I believe so, or a close down on your OBS. And the way you make sure that it is actually working is that if you look at your tools, there is a option there for WebSocket server settings. It's right there. And click that one. This is your port and your authentication password. And once you have those, you can copy and paste your details down below, right here, the IP and your WebSocket port. So if it says localhost, don't worry, that's the default. If you haven't purchased the Pro as of yet, it will show as localhost. It will work just as fine. Alright, once you have that one, I just put in the auto connect right here, so that every time I open up my touch portal and OBS opens up, touch portal automatically communicates to OBS. I don't have to actually retouch or connect them every time. Alright, that's one of the key parts that we have here. XSplit, I would recommend it should be the same, but I haven't used this functionality, so I'm going to skip that one. Twitter, Touch Portal has actual functionality that shortcuts like tweets, clips via Touch Portal. Basically, you can send message out or tweet on your behalf. So all you gotta do is click on Twitter, click on connect right here. It will open up to a Twitter. Just log in your Twitter account and say authorized app. It will automatically connect your Twitter into your app. In this case, I'm already connected. My Twitter handle is TVRXN Games, so it's already there. You can connect, I believe, multiple accounts here, so you can disconnect them as well. That being said, you can switch to Twitch. Okay, as you can see, these are blurred out. These are specific tokens that Twitch will provide you so that your touch portal can communicate to Twitch. All you gotta do is click connect. Once you click connect, it will load your browser and it will give you an access token. This is your access token, and all you have to do is go back to your settings and copy your access token. Same thing for chat. The purpose of this is that there are specific functions that Touch Portal is able to do for Twitch. It can snap a replay, do chats, say it can only enable subscription-based chat only, send out emotes, send out commands, all those good stuff. Admittedly, because we're doing streaming on a budget, I haven't had my Philips Hue. I use Z-Lite because it's a bit more cheap. It's cheaper than Philips Hue. So I think you can add Hue Bridge here. They have a hub. I think that's how you do it. But I haven't tried it. You can try it. The other option here is plugins. Plugins basically are extensions to the program that make sure it communicates to a specific program other than Touch Portal. So other than OBS, Twitter, Twitch, Philips Hue, these plugins will enable it to communicate with other programs inside your computer. Specifically for mine, if you want your deck to look like what I've shown in my intro, these are my plugins. I will get through these on either my tutorial part 2 or part 3. I have Touch Portal Open Hardware, which allows my Touch Portal to communicate with my internal system, gauge whether or not it's hot or cold, how much capacity it's running. And I also have Touch Portals for Spotify. This enables my Touch Portal to communicate with my Spotify. Same thing with the weather. This actually communicates with the weather site, and that pulls out the information so it can show me what the weather outside is, what's the projected weather for a couple of days. This TP Basics and TP Windows Essential, this ensures that my Touch Portal can communicate with my Windows. That means I can restart my computer with touch of the button, turn it on, off, so on and so forth. Open, close, specific actions that your Windows is innately able to do. Honestly, you can do that one with your keyboard with all of the shortcuts, but to me, this is something like to make things easier for me. I have like my lock, restart, and shut down on a tip of my finger. I don't need to do anything else, and the response time is instantaneous.
And that being said, voice meter pickable. If you are using voice meter, as I am using my voice meter right now, this will enable your touch portal to communicate with voice meter that can turn up the volume up and down a couple of decibels. You did open different channels from from A1, A2, A3, B1, A2, B3, so on and so forth. If you don't have voice meter, this will not make sense to you, but if you have voice meter, this will be right. The other one is backups. So I just recently backed up my Touch Portal. This means that everything that I've created so far in Touch Portal and all of these plugins have been backed up. If there's anything that would happen to my Touch Portal, I can just basically recall this backup and it will reinstate to the previous state, kind of like your software backup. Alright, that being said, we have the info, what it is, where it's located, and credits part is for the developers. Credits to them. Alright, cool. Now that we have the settings out of the way, I'm going to proceed to connect with OBS. This button basically just, if you haven't gotten the OBS auto connect here, when you open Touch Portal, you need to click this so that it can connect to your OBS. And finally, we have this settings Allen wrench, and it says it can import icon pack. All it does is if there is an icon pack, basically it's a collection of photos of specific icons, say icon turn off, turn on, volume, mute, etc. There are already a couple of creators that have created beautiful buttons out there that you don't have to create. Some of them for free, some of them for $5, $20, depending on how fancy it is. You can just import the icon pack and you have that icon for a specific button. I'll get to that one later. Import plugin. This is when you have, as I mentioned a while ago here, in the settings, plugins. Once you have downloaded a plugin, it's basically a program. Then all you have to do is go here, import a plugin, and find that plugin. I'll show you guys how to do that one next, or like the next tutorial, and create backup. This is to, again, create a backup of your Touch Portal, and it will show backups that you have created right here. Okay, now that I've run you through the page setup interface, I will not be touching the states as of yet. I'll be touching this on in the future because this is meant to be a beginner tutorial on how to install and the basics of Touch Portal. I'll be touching on the button generation and everything that surrounds it in my next video. This is it for now, guys. As always, stay safe.
This is 8 easy Stream Deck tips that you guys can use to impress your viewers during your live streams and during your content. I'm going to go over every single one of them. I'm talking about being able to switch between scenes, being able to go with a wide shot like this in your room, in your home studio, a secondary shot. I'm talking about being able to zoom in and out on the screen. I'm going to show you that here in just a second. The tools you can use in your Stream Deck for that. I'm going to show you how to hook up a phone or a secondary camera like I'm doing right now, and how to use that and implement and enhance the production quality of your live streams with your Stream Deck, which is really, really fun. I'm also going to show you how you can play things like, sound effects and what have you on a Stream Deck and how to program that, how to do music playback, how to do all of these interesting things and more, how to play an intro-outro sequence, which is amazing, and how to do your variety. Increase your variety in terms of what you're showing your audience on the screen with full screen shots like this. And lastly, I'm going to show you guys how I put arrows on the screen.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy E. So today we'll be talking about your free Stream Deck Touch Portal. Let's get it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are here, I am E and I create
using a touch portal. I'm going to create a tutorial for this one. Overall, it helps me really well. I'm also using that one also to control my OBS setup. I'll go through it on a different video, but yeah, so far it's really good. And my man never minded it, so here I am doing a touch portal tutorial. Now, the focus of this tutorial is to give you an impression or give you an idea of how to use it with your stream as well as streaming. Admittedly, streaming, I didn't my own stream deck out. My speed is just too much. Now, if you're a small streamer like me who's not earning from your stream and consider this as a hobby, it's a tall order for me to justify the cost. So I found an alternative and we found Touch Portal. In the intro that I showed you a while ago, and the data that Touch Portal stream view is quite complicated. So in this video, I will be trying to teach you or impart to you the things that I learned while I was working with Touch Portal. It's going to be a very lengthy video because I'm going to assume that you don't know anything about Touch Portal. So I'll subdivide this video into 2 to 3 different videos. This one in particular will be the one that is for basics. I will be covering 1, how to install Touch Portal, 2, how to connect OBS, and number 3, the basic fundamentals of the Touch Portal interface. Now, if you're more of an advanced user of the Touch Portal, intermediate, advanced, where you have covered the basics and you have installed Touch Portal, you may skip this video and go ahead on the next video. In the next video, I'll be talking about how we connected our Touch Portal to show a small preview of our OBS and how I connected it to computer so that it means how much percent the GPU is running, how hot it is, see put in the effects like I'm showing. Let's go to what is Touch Portal. Touch Portal is a multi-action remote control. It's a fancy way of saying it's a remote control for your program that makes it do multiple things at once, or simultaneously, or one over the other. Now, in OBS, sure, there are options that you can use in your OBS so that you can create shortcut keys through your keyboards right here. But there are functions that only a stream deck or a Touch Portal can do. Example is what I do with my outro. I'll give you an example of my outro right here. Yo, what's up, it's your boy A. Today we're going to be talking about Renota. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, I am here creating MTG content and budget streaming content. MTG financial literacy. Let's keep it. You know, this is my outro where I'm coming in, flashing in and out, photo coming in and out. There's a web line running through it, and the videos comes in and out. I have a scrolling text order down to the bottom. I did it that all through Touch Portal, and I did it with one click of a button, wherein I instructed OBS to run videos on a specific time frame, close the video, open another video, and so on and so forth. So your OBS can really do that one in a sense that you cannot press one button and make them all happen. Touch Portal made that happen for me. Another use of my Touch Portal is right here. So to make your stream a little bit more fun and engaging and visually stimulating for your viewers, you can put in a little bit of effects that can be triggered by your stream deck. Now, if you're running on a budget, you may not have a second monitor, so this will help you a lot. You can click a button, see that it's working. You don't have to switch on OBS to switch or like turn on effects. Speaking of switching scenes, I heavily use Touch Portal to switch in between scenes. I have multiple scenes as you can see on my OBS structure. I think I've seen it, I've shown it some time ago on my different videos, but I have multiple scenes to depict different settings so that your viewer won't think that your stream is a good state. So I have like an overhead camera view to show how to do paper magic. I have my spell table view and label reference show you how it's going to be set up. Number one, it says easy as downloading and installing it into your phone or your mobile device or your tablet and your PC. At this point in time, this method actually runs on either MacBook or PC, so no problem, iOS device or Android device. So you can use any of those. Just caveat, this touch portal, there is a free version where you are only able to use, I believe, 6 to 8 buttons and have a finite amount of page and will go on that one later on the tutorial. And the pro version where you have the infinite amount of buttons you can put into a page and infinite amount of page. Alright, let's start with your mobile device. On the mobile device, right over here, you can see that you can go to the App Store because I'm using an iPhone, and you can use your Android here, go to Play Store and type in touch space portal, the first app that comes out. That should be it. Just to be safe, read the description and then download. There won't be any upgrade fees that will be asked from you. If you want to upgrade on the pro version, it will be done through the app later on. Alright, in the desktop, if you can go to the downloads page, the bottom part, you can see that you have your Windows and Mac OS. Click Windows, click on that one, it will download an installer, exe, download it, and should be good. Great, nice. When you're done installing, just a note for the MacBook, it may say that because Touch Portal is not a recognized developer, it will not install on the first try. Go to downloads and click on the actual package itself, click open, and OK, install. Same thing for the Windows. If you see some resistance from PC, it's fine. It's saying that it's not a recognized developer, so just go to settings. The usual welcome install specific apps and specific. Okay, Touch Portal is actually linked per device, so the pro version will link for your device. So that means that if you install the pro version on the phone, that will stick with the phone definitely, but can be transferred. If you have a different phone, you'll have to buy another pro for that specific phone or mobile device. Just take note of that. For me, that's why I have this tablet that's dedicated for the Touch Portal purposes. Now, you may not have that one. There are versions of tablets. There are a couple of Android devices that you can use to dedicate for your stream. I would recommend. Okay, so slide over here. As you can see, once you have installed both on your phone and your streaming device, what you need to do is go to your phone and open the app. Once you open the app, it will automatically prompt to the wizard setup. Just swipe to the left, and it will try to look for the actual streaming device, in which case that's your computer. Now, Touch Portal can connect to.
Morning, Mr. Mars. Wow, I've been on for almost an hour, and you're the first one here. So type first. Type first.
If it cannot find it automatically by wizard setup,
Yeah, buddy.
then ask for the IP configuration.
I'm learning this Touch Portal.
Your PC or your streaming device. Now, you need to go to your PC device. On your PC device, you need to open up your Touch Portal, and on the lower left,
Why not? Since I paid for it, right?
the actual IP configuration right here. If your wizard can't find it, just make sure that your actual Touch Portal app is open on your PC. Now note that your Touch Portal will not run if your Touch Portal PC app is not open. So open that one, and actually your IP configuration is on the bottom left corner of your actual app, and the port series are right here. It should be in the form of 192 that number that. That's how it goes. And if you need to type it in your mobile device, just make sure you put in the dots as well. Okay. Once it's done, let's not click OK, and it should connect either to your PC. If it's connected, you can see that what is shown on Touch Portal app right here will be shown to your PC or your mobile screen.
Ah, shit!
Now you have linked your mobile device
Mainstream
The button setup are all done through this interface.
display.
As by default, the
Okay.
first button will always
Does that
say go to
change?
page. It will always
No.
say go to page.
Does
Before
not
we go to that, let me go through what we see here in the touch portal. Great. This is the app.
mainstream display.
Top to bottom,
Save.
obviously, the page settings.
Cool.
Page basically.
Thank you, sir.
This is this.
Check this out.
That you see.
I just learned this morning.
This is the page. This tick mark right here states that it's a simulate connected device resolution. So in this page right here, we'll try to simulate the resolution of the mobile device, which means that if you add a different button, different color, it will try to mimic what you're trying to see. Okay, this scroll down right here will show you how many pages you have. Now, because I have a pro version of
I'm
different
gonna
app,
delete
I have a lot of
this.
different configuration
I know.
right here. Now, this new button right here will basically create an page for now. Create a page. Now, this button right here that says manage actually relates to the current page that you're looking at right now. Where you want to rename this page, export the page meaning all the buttons that you created in this page, you can export it on a different font so you can load it on a different computer.
Game already exists.
That one on the next video.
Cancel.
You can also import a big page so that it says your friend already created some buttons on their page and you want to import those page or basically copy those page. You can actually click import page.
Where is it?
You can just search for that page on your PC and it will come. And finally, you have your convert to portrait, meaning this is a landscape mode, portrait mode, easily, and the image mode. Okay, on this lower right corner, right here, the right corner right here, these are to do with your actual page resolution. This one is 4. This means that your column should be 4 columns and 2 rows. Right? I believe we should be limited from the number of buttons you have if you don't have a pro version. For now, let's stick with this diagram. Now, button margins right here, you can put them as 0 as well. The margin of the button, the higher the button is, it creates a margin in between the box that it has, or like the actual page that you have. You can click the maximize button space. So as you can see here, this is the entire box. So if you click maximize button space, it will stretch your button.
Gotta change
Cover the
it.
entire space.
Oh no.
Also the button. That means putting them together. So together. So you have button and button here. And right here is your background setting. So you can actually change the background of your control of your touch portal. You can click background and you can go to pictures. Say for example, let's go for the wide and this will be reflected.
Guys,
Control.
this.
You can also click and move the background if you don't want the background. This one, then the one that you see here that has number, it actually relates to the color palette here. You can click custom color. And that's where
I can't
and create
apply.
You can put input the hue, saturation, and brightness and brightness as well. You can see how big it is. RGB is usually operating the number and the number that you see
I
inside
gotta
here,
do it all over again.
is the so if you want to delete it this color green or black, so usually want to just see. Okay, this one says it's connected to the Android device. It's my Android device. And these ones are your port number and these ones are your IP configuration. Okay, we come to a little bit of the complicated part wherein you see this one right here. This would be pertaining to specific section. You have your settings. Again, this is port 1, port 2, and then your port USB. Port USB is basically the port number for the USB connection. This is how your PC communicates through this specific port and plug it to your actual device. Language can be English, Dutch, or Portuguese. If you're interested, you can change the language of Dutch mode. You can click on this. Basically says start at with close mode. That means whenever we
click or you turn on your PC or your Windows boot, your touch portal actually starts with that as well. Start at boot device, meaning that
Go.
whenever you
Got to go shop.
start,
Okay.
is meaning it's not going to pop it up.
Stay out of the wood section.
Don't take that one out because it's self-explanatory. Finally, always and finally click always create go-to main buttons for new pages. You can take that one out. That means that whenever you create a new page, example 2, it will always have a go-to main button. That's just it. Let's delete that page. Back to something. Version history here basically will just say what was updated from its very beta version of the bottom part right here. Now that we have that one, we have your general, that's your general settings, this is your security settings. You can actually connect multiple devices into the touch portal right here, but depending on the whether or not it's Pro touch portal or not Pro touch portal, the buttons that each device would see vary. So for me, I have like multiple device that connected to any of those access right here. You can also click enable connection with the security code. That means that whenever touch portal is trying to connect to touch portal mobile device is trying to connect to your PC device, it will ask or it will prompt on your touch portal to allow or listen up. I recommend it. Alright, now that we're done with the security, let's go to this visualization. Visualization here is actually pertaining to the action colors. Action colors, they pertain to the specific actions that the button will take, and this is just saying what colors it will have. To give you an example,
Why doesn't it
one action. So
cut to that camera?
Action, it's called pink, right? So if you want, you can go to visualization and you can change all colors.
That's the desktop.
See that? That's the pink, and it just changes the color here. But I would highly recommend just going to multicolor instead, because each color for a specific action represents a specific tag to a different, because each action represents a specific category of those action files. So I'll get through that
And
minutes.
video capture.
Alright, I'm done with the visualization now. Let's go to OBS. So this side, this OBS portion here, it enables your touch portal to talk to or communicate to your OBS and send the actual commands from this program to your OBS. So you will do this. Now, for this specific process, you will need to have a WebSocket that is installed in your PC or Mac. That specific installation will also go in automatically to your OBS. So
Here we go again.
Basically, you need to install this Lakis, Lakis OBS WebSocket for OBS. You can go to the web. I have it put up right here, or you can read the description down below, and you can just scroll down and go to this site. The first package here, PKG, for Mac OS. The next one is for OS installer. Just download it. As you can see, I've already downloaded it. Double click and just run it. Say yes. And just put it next. Install. Because I already have this installed. I will not show this to you guys. Once you have downloaded that, it will prompt a restart. I believe so, or close down the OBS. And the way you make sure that it is actually working is that if you look at your tools, there is a option there for WebSocket server settings. It's right there. You can click that. This is your port and your authentication password. And once you have those, you can copy and paste your details down below right here, the IP and your WebSocket. So if it says localhost, don't worry, that's the default if you haven't purchased the Pro as of yet. Show as localhost, just as fine. Alright, once you have that one, I just put in the auto connect right here so that every time I open up my touch portal and OBS opens up, touch portal automatically communicates to OBS. I don't have to actually retouch or connect that every time. Alright, that's one of the key parts that we have here. Next bit, I would recommend it should be the same, but I haven't used this functionality, so I'm going to skip that one. Twitter,
Touch Portal has actual functionality that shortcuts like tweets, clips via Touch Portal. Basically, you can send message out or tweet on your behalf. So all you gotta do is click on Twitter, click on connect right here, and it will open up to the Twitter. Just log in your Twitter account, say authorized app, will automatically connect your Twitter into your app. In this case, I'm already connected. My Twitter handle is TRXLK, so you can connect. I need one chance here, so I can start this one. That being said, you can switch to Twitch. Okay, as you can see, these are printed out. These are specific tokens that Twitch and will provide you so that your Touch Portal can communicate to Twitch. All you gotta do is click connect. Once you click connect, it will load your browser and it will give you an access token. This is your access token, and all you have to do is go back to your settings and copy your access token. Same thing for chat. The purpose of this is that there are specific functions that Touch Portal is able to do for Twitch. You can snap a replay, do chats, say you can only enable subscription-based chat only, set up
Motherfuck.
Admittedly, because we're doing strictly on budget, I haven't had my favorites here. I usually like these. It's a little cheaper than jobs here. So I think you can add Hue Bridge here. We have a hub. I think that's how we do it. But I haven't tried it. The other option here is plugins. Plugins basically are extensions to the program that make sure it communicates to specific
laser band.
other than Touch Portal. So other than OBS, other Twitch,
Okay.
folks use these plugins will enable it to communicate with other programs inside the computer. Specifically for mine, if you want your deck to look like what I've shown in my intro, these are my plugins. I will get through these on either my tutorial part 2 or part 3. I have a tutorial open hard.
Oh my god, fucking bullshit. Morning, Mike.
It's hot or cold, how much capacity it's running, and I also have Touch Portal for Spotify. This is my Touch Portal that communicate with Spotify. Same thing with the weather. This actually communicates with the weather site.
Come on.
It's out the information so you can show me whether outside the agents or check the weather for days. This TP basics and TP Windows
It shows it here.
Please ensure that my Touch Portal can communicate with my Windows. That means I can restart the computer, touch it on, turn it on, off, so on and so forth. Prevent those specific actions that your Windows is innately able to do. Honestly, you can do that one with your keyboard with all the shortcuts, but to me, this is something that to make things easier for me. I have like my lock restart and shut down on the tip of the finger to everything else, and the response time is instantaneous. And that being said, voice is very capable if you are using voice speaker as I am using voice speaker right now. This will enable Touch Portal to connect with the voice speaker and up and down a couple of decibels and different channels from A from A1 to A3, A1 to A3, so on and so forth. If you don't have voice speaker, this will not make sense to you, but if you have voice speaker, it's great. The other one is backups. So I just recently
understand
Touch Portal
why.
is that everything I've created so far in Touch Portal and all of these plugins have been backed up. If there's anything that will happen to the Touch Portal, I can just basically recall this backup and it will reinstate.
Oh, now I really fucked it up.
Alright, that being said, we have the info, what it is, where it's located, and credits point is for the purpose.
Where's...
Alright, now that we have the settings out of the way, I'm going to proceed to connect with OBS. This button basically just, if you haven't gotten the OBS auto connect here, when you open Touch Portal, you click this so that you can connect to your OBS. And finally, we have the settings average, and it says it can import icon pack. All it does is if there is an icon pack, basically it's a collection of photos or specific icons, say icon turn off, turn on,
Okay.
Yeah. Then
So,
let's go here and import the plugin and find that plugin. I'll show you guys how to do that. Next. Next tutorial. Then break backup. This is to, again, break the backup to your touch portal, and it will show back to ops that you have created right here. Okay, now that I've run you through the page setup interface, I will not be touching these things as of yet. I'll be touching this on in the future because this is going to be a beginner tutorial on how to install and the basics of touch portal. I'll be touching on the button generation and everything that surrounds it in my next video. This is it for now, guys. As always, stay safe.
so I need to go to main, cam only, transform.
Oh, that's easy. That's too easy.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that coal. It's nightfall plus Russian mixed papers.
Vaporizing, nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, that's sleeping cold medicine.
Cut.
OBS Studio is one of the most powerful streaming programs available, and there are a lot of features that content creators might not know. Today, I want to teach you 20 tips and tricks
Laser
that
bed.
I've learned over the years to help you step up your streaming.
Desktop.
Hello, my name is Pixel. Today I'm going to teach you about all the little features that make OBS Studio stand out from all the other streaming software.
Main
One,
scene.
I stream over at twitch.tv/pixel1 instead of an I.
Look
Now,
at
today's
that.
version I am going to be using 26.0.2, so make sure you're updated to that version so you get all the features that I'm going to be explaining. With that, let's hop into it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is this is the pressure.
Just delete that. Yes. Control. Delete that. Yes. So we got main. Mainstream display, laser bed, desktop view, main. I'll move this up. Laser bed. We'll delete that. No. Delete that. Yes. Delete that. Yes. Delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. How do I... File yet. How do I go to... Oh, I said... There. Okay. What the fuck? They're a fucking... Okay. I don't know why it does that. Motherfucker. Oh, shit. Swings. Scene switcher. Here. Yabba-dabba-doo. 6:16. Too late to start something. Today's Friday. Friday. I wanted to go back to bed. Stop staying up so fucking late, Mike. I was actually up at 3:43 because I had a headache this morning. Every time I lay down, it got worse. So I said, fuck it. Come to the shop, make coffee. Just fucking get it over with. I'm going to see if I can get a pipe to fit this for the mic and hang the mic right here, maybe down here, maybe, or back, I don't know, maybe come out, no, that'll be in my way, down here, hang the mic right here, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Actually, let's stay on that. I should make, let's make a scene. Add scene. Name. Cam. And. Okay. Add this. Add main cam. And add. Portable. OBS. Screen select button. Here. Create. Where's where the fuck did it go? There it is. Ah, check that out, motherfucker. Them booms are only $20. Where would I get it? Besides Amazon. Wife been sick for a few days. Think she's sharing it. Oh shit, here we go. Mike's gonna be down. Staples, Best Buy. I don't know if we have a Staples. That's in Buffalo. Best Buy is in fucking Buffalo. I ain't going to fucking Buffalo, dude. I could check Walmart. Maybe. Start drinking orange juice, Mike. How do I add, like, go to main page, general, toggle button, copy action, go to main, go to, oh yes, there we go. Uh-oh. Now it's got two of them. Bottom. Okay. Morning, Jamie. It is fuck it Friday. Oh my god. Why are you starting already? Let me guess, Jeremy. He's not coming in. Yep. Yeah. I had a feeling that was coming. Yep. Everybody's gonna call in this today. Hey Jamie, look what I learned how to do this morning at 3:45 a.m. So here, 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 here. The fuck were you doing up at 3:45 a.m.? You're gonna die today. You know what? I don't fucking give a shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to take my time, finish my cup of coffee, go into work. Pablo said, fuck, for fuck's sake, Friday? No. Fuck it, Friday. You know why it's fuck it, Friday? Uh-oh. Mike's gotta wake up. This is why it's fucking Friday. There's 10 minutes left of your shift. Your boss comes up to you and says, hey, I'm leaving. I need you to do me a favor and do this. It's gonna take you a half hour. What do? Do you stay the extra 20 minutes? Or do you say, fuck it? Yeah, I know, Jamie. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Oh, shit. Hey, Pablo. Pablo, I got one thing for you, dude.
You need to shut the fuck up.
We can get out of studio mode. We don't need studio mode anymore. Mama! 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 Hi, Mama. Morning, Mama. Mama! Hi, Mama. Oh, Jesus. Pretty, Mama. What else can I do? Oh my God. It's too early to hear this fucking thing. You're the one who keeps it on. Jamie. 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 Jamie.
Fuck you!
Knew that was coming. I bet you didn't know this was coming.
How y'all doing? It's Pawpaw again.
Just for Jamie, let's add that. OBS. Screen. screen, select. Let's do create. Then I gotta add. Then I gotta switch back. OBS. OBS. Save. Let's see if this works. Nope. It didn't go. What the fuck? What did I do wrong?
How y'all doing? It's Pawpaw again.
So how come it didn't work? Now it's stuck on video. It's too early for Pawpaw. So
How y'all doing? It's Pawpaw again.
I didn't do the right so delete this. Yes. Copy. Previous scene. Save.
How y'all doing? It's Pawpaw again.
I don't want to switch back. I'm doing it says switch screen to previous. Delete. Yes. I'll figure it out later. Yes, save. I'll figure it out later. Plays it, but doesn't change. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to make it go back. Oh, fuck. I'm learning. Slow but sure.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Refill and put 2 bowls to work. Okay, Mike. Okay, Michael. What is empty style? Empty style button. What is that? Create. Oh, it just doesn't have nothing in it. Delete. Yes. Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope.
Okay, I'm having regret. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Easy. We can trigger the button to change color or change icon in any way, shape, or form. Easy. This method can be combined to any aspect in OBS as well. Remember when we're switching on different scenes, it can actually detect when a scene has been swapped or has been triggered. We we can trigger the button to change color or change icon in any way, shape, or form we want. And that way, we don't have to look at OBS to see that the scenes have changed. We can just look at our touch portal.
Yes.
Now that's done. We can delete this button and use another one to test this. The other thing that we can talk about is visuals in the comment. The reason why is that the next three options are to do with the game upgrade version, and this is to do with changing the graphics whenever you press the button to reflect an RGB pattern, a gradient pattern, or to change different color of RGB as well. Something fancy, but the concept remains the same. It's just to change the specific visual aspect of the button and touch portal itself. Last but not least is a comment. This is not an action actually. It is just a bookmark inside your button. If you have many macros inside the button or many actions, it might be daunting for you to remember what those actions or series of events that you did before. You can just put a note inside for you. That's it. Example, this is to change color. That's it. Click save. If you click that button, nothing happens. Nothing at all. Now that's done, let's proceed to my second to the last category of tutorial, which is media. Go to media functions. Media functions usually pertains to audio media. So if you click play audio, it will only play MP3s, MP, MPEG-4, WAV file, AIFF. But it assumes that there's no errors in between, the Java playback works, so on and so forth. How it works is you can choose an actual audio file, say audio in here in my end, click open, and you can set a volume level when it opens up. So you can say, oh, I want this to be done at 50%, add it down, save it. Once you click that button, it will play. Easy peasy. That being said, the opposite is true for the next portion, which is to stop audio. Very self-explanatory. You click that button, the audio is done. Let's proceed. Now, you have your toggle view Windows option. Again, this is for Windows. So for this portion, I'm not sure if this works with MacBook. I think there's a different version for the MacBook portion, but because you're downloading, well, I downloaded Touch Portal version of Windows, this is my option. You can preset to make this button toggle and mute. So that means that when you're toggling, meaning that if it was initially mute, it will turn on. If it was initially on, it will mute. Okay, but you can also set the button to just mute or set the button to unmute, your preference. The Windows aspect is subdivided into two options: audio output and audio input. Audio output meaning sounds that comes out from your PC, audio input sounds that you put to your PC. Okay, now let's go to my output options. So if I show you my drop down, I have a lot of output options. That's because I'm using voice meter, banana voice meter, or particular voice meter. That's why I have a lot of like cable options or VB audio cable, ABCD, and all of those aspects. I also have a Bluetooth connected to
much
PC.
better.
That's why I have a JBL stereo right here. But for the most part, what you will have for PC users are
What's much better?
digital audio, PDIF right here.
What's
high
much
definition,
better?
And your high or headphones, high definition audio ones right here. These are either the blue on the back panel side of your PC, or if you have a front panel, it should be on the front side, wherein there is a headphone icon before the 3.5 millimeter jack. Alright, show you how it works.
I put the balls to work. Oh, okay.
And once you press that button, you will see that the icon for your headset will change. Oh, I need to play some music first. From there, you can see, change to off, change to on. Show you again, off, on, and right, easy. Going back, I'm stuck in the music right now. I know you won't be hearing the music, but I'm playing Spotify, the back end side of my end. So, same is true for audio input, but this time it pertains to your microphone. I have a lot of microphones attached to my PC as well, so you can see a lot. Plus, the voice meter would also be recognized as a Bluetooth device. Either or. So from your side, you should be able to see a microphone microphone high definition audio device. This is usually the leading convention of your Windows microphone. But for me, I do have, if you have a webcam as well, you're using Logitech C920 or all other cameras or webcams out there, usually it comes with an audio or a mic inside that one. You'll be picked up by this diagram. So you can also toggle
This one.
which one? This is very useful when you're transmitting by OBS. However, in OBS, there's also a source function. I'll show you later. But this one is a bit more of an overall perspective, so that your photo is useful even though you're not using OBS. Something to keep in mind. Let's proceed. Next is we have set volume on Windows. As I mentioned or explained a while ago, audio input and output. Select your actual audio output. This time, it will set the volume to. So say for example, I want it set to 80%. Click save. Let's play music on the background. Show you even if I put it on 5, if I did test, it will change it back to 80. That's how it works. Or if you want to set this device to 30, save it down. Show you the volume again. Click it again. Same sets to 30. So it will be exact to that specific line. This is very, very useful when you want to have a preset one-click button to say all of my audio presets. This is already what I want. I want my mic to be on 80%. I want my background noise or my video game voice on 50%. My Spotify or music to be 30%. Along the lines. You can already preset that one. So whenever you're ready to play, you're ready to click that one button. All of one word. Keep that in. Next is change the volume on Windows. So this may look similar to what we had a while ago, but I'll show you the difference. So you have your set. Your set is to set a volume to. This change volume is to change your volume width. Difference is that the 2 is to change that to 50% or 30% if that matters. The width is to either add 30 or deduct 30. Let me show you what I mean. Say for example, in the same example that I gave one of audio output into high definition. From there, I would say add 10 decibels, or like add 10%. If I go to my volume side right here, if I click test, it will add 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. See what I mean?
Okay, I don't need to know about fucking.
Save it down, show you what it does, minus 10.
Part 2, part 3.
Option, or you also get part 1. There you are, welcome back. So if you're here for issue that you've already seen, like
Blew a blood vessel somehow.
If not, check it out. It's going to be a very lengthy video. If you're looking for a specific tutorial on OBS content making, look at the timestamp. Alright? Timestamp below. That's your friend. Timestamp below. If you're here for free page giveaway, timestamp right there. Check it out. That being said, welcome to this OBS tutorial.
Default page. Okay.
Here we are, and here are the options
So
for OBS. It's going to be a little bit tricky because it's a lot. First and foremost, we have set profile. Set profile in OBS. So in OBS, this is my OBS screen, and I'm recording using OBS right now. There is a profile right here. Because I'm recording, I can take that one. You can actually
goddamn
preset
fucking
profile.
laptop.
So the profile will see in OBS what is your audio output, your video canvas.
I'm wondering if I have Windows
So on and so forth.
installed on the wrong drive.
If you click this, it will toggle on the
Because I got 2 hard drives in this laptop.
Click that button, it will go to
500 gig
say TD report.
and a 1 terabyte.
But because I'm recording, I don't want to mess up.
I believe the way I set it up is
is scene collection.
the 500
Scenes
gig
collection are a collection of scenes. However, I don't have
is the
anything
primary,
at the moment. I have something that's untitled.
and
So
the 1 terabyte is a backup hard drive.
For the moment. That being said, I can now proceed to
I installed Windows on
So source of visibility
the 1 terabyte.
is visibility in your sources. So for example, right here, your scenes are composed of sources. Therefore, currently, I am under my primary monitor nests, and I only have 2 sources. Okay, so let me delete that action right now. And then put in a view. View. So let me put something on the side. Okay, let me put a primary monitor. Alright, now that I have put in the primary monitor, you can see me on the primary monitor right there. Alright, see me?
Jack in the shop.
See that one on the primary
What's
monitor.
up,
OBS
bud?
right here, which is the primary monitor. We can now use the source visibility option to go to toggle, go to the scene, which is my primary scene right now. My primary scene is Nest primary monitor, and from there, the source, you will see my cam. Okay? What this does is, if I press this button,
Go to page.
right, it will tune me out or disable toggle, because right now it's showing me there's an eye on the side of the icon. If I press this, boom, not showing again. If I press this button again, boom, I'm showing again. This is one of the options that is used whenever we do effects, right? On my season 1 or on my part 1, these are the effects that I usually use.
Happy birthday.
That's one of the secrets actually, for summoning an effect and then turning it off and on. You can also do a combo with toggle. Say for example, I can duplicate the action, and I would say this one is to hide, this one is to show, right? So I would I would say show and then hide. Okay. In between, I can put in the logic to say wait for a timer. Say for example, wait for 2 seconds, right? So we'll save it down. Once that's done and I press this button, you will see me disappear. There you go. Another one, I press myself again. You will see me for 2 seconds and disappear. Alright, that's it. And we'll proceed. I've shown you source visibility. Now we can set source filter. So source filter, again, when you scroll down here, we have sources here, and filters. Filters are actual effects that we apply on sources. So say for example, in my level here, my right here, I do have filters preset. These are the actual filters that I apply when I have a noise suppression, have a compressor, and I gain. So if I do that portion, and I can look at the source, look for my source, which is my level here, right here, and then I can go for the gain.
Yes.
I can turn toggle it on or off, right? So let's say I'm doing off, save it down, and I'll show you what effect it has on filter. Click test. I want my gain so you get here. Nice. So we were talking about setting the source filter on and off. Now, one of the things that we can do with that specific action is to use it to turn off and on specific source filter that is linked to a specific effect that we have.
This is main.
Let me show you what I mean. And let me pull up my account right here. And from there, I also put up a PNG, which is a photo of wow, right there. Boom. Now I put in a specific effect into this PNG. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to set the source.
Go to main.
Since this is the source, the PNG is the source. put in the source
OBS.
filter. Let's look for our scene, and we are on primary. Boom. With the filter, you can actually the only filter that I set is scroll. I can say turn on. Right. That being said, you can also put the combo in, say wait timer, put in 3 seconds, duplicate this action, and I'll say turn it off. Now, to show you what we are working with on OBS, this is what we see in OBS as a filter. I have a preset for WoW, and I have a filter for WoW with a scroll on this side. So now it's just a matter of clicking the button. So let me click the button. 3, 2, 1, test. It's scrolling, and stop. It's only set for 3 seconds. Let's do it again. Because it's fun. Neat. Right. Now that's done. Scroll that over here. I'll do it with you. And
there.
Instead.
Okay.
Right. Now that's done.
How slow.
That's how we can utilize the actual function or the turning source filter on and off. There are
Wake and bake.
Source filter out there, so take your pick. The next one is
Wake
set
and
scene.
bake.
Now, as you know, there are actual filters that can only be applied on scenes, not sources. Some filters can only be applied on sources. This specific example that I made on my main cap, right there, and I have put in a specific filter.
Smoke weed every day.
Which is blur. The filter for blur. And this is what it looks like with the blur filter on. That's off. Right. We can do the same as what we did a while ago. So to demonstrate, set filter, scene. Since this is a nested filter, what I mean for that is that all of my cameras are linked to a specific scene. So in that specific scene, there's only one camera. And then if I need to have that camera feed, I just take that scene and put it on all other scenes. So it's a nested scene version. In that way, if there is something I need to fix in my camera, I just need to go to the source nest or the source scene and fix it there, and retroactively all the others would fix it. This is your tip number 2. Tip number 2, there's only one filter available here. It's the blur. Put it on, and then I'm going to do a combo again. Let's do seconds, 3 seconds, duplicate, and this time click yes. Alright, let's see. In 3, 2, 1, click it down, and there's a blur. Can't see me, and I'm back. Simple. Now, what's next is the streaming state. Streaming state is very simple. This is how you start streaming. So you have your start or stop. Similar to what we did with turning on and off specific items, shut down or log off or locking down. This is basically it. I can't start streaming with it. So that's done. We can now go to set record state. Record state would be either start, stop, or pause or play. So you can set those items here. You can dedicate specific buttons in case you want in your OBS or in your touch control system. You can also set a specific volume. Now, as you know, for this scene, I am using my primary monitor as my scene, and my source is a lavalier mic. I can set my scene to my volume to 30%. Click yes, slide this over again. As you can see, I'm on this range. If
I do.
Yes, it will go down as well by 30%.
My first computer was a Commodore 64.
What's next is to go mute source volume.
Where you had to fucking type.
It's simple.
You get the PC magazine and you had to type out the code.
In OBS, source doesn't detect your OBS.
It took days and days and days.
Especially if you already know that the OBS.
And then when you finally get done, you save it and you try to run it and there's a fucking mistake somewhere. So you gotta read through and recheck the whole fucking code. All to find out you forgot to put a fucking comma or a dot. Oh shit. Alright people, I guess I should go to work. I need to go to Home Depot and get kitchen sink. Yep. If you're not doing anything, Jamie. If you piss me off, I'll just leave you somewhere. Let me see if I can do this. OBS. Duplicate. Copy button. Paste. Oh, it's gotta stop. Yes. Save. Let me see if this works. All right, people. I'm out of here. I just have to check my trash for those receipts first, but I'm almost just. I'm gonna be there. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. All right, Mike. Have a good day at work. Don't kill yourself. It's fucking Friday. Jack in the shop. Don't burn your shop down. Get over there. Work phone on this side. Personal phone on this side. Unlock the Jeep. Just putting the kitchen back together. All right. Have a good one. Let's see if this works.